this session. I'm joined by a knowledgeable group of experts who bring a unique perspective to our conversation. In recent decades, family structure and role have undergone significant transformation, influenced by social, cultural, and technological shift. So we'll explore how these changes impact modern families through the lenses of anthropology, therapy, gender studies, sociology, and media analysis. So we begin our discussion from each expert their own insights. So Mr. Jihan, could you start by sharing the perspective of anthropology on the evolution of family roles?
Thank you, Jin.
Thank you, Jin. From an anthropological perspective, family roles have historically reflected the society.
You don't need that. You don't need that. Your voice is already.
Thank you, Jin. From an anthropological perspective, family roles have historically reflected the society in its value, norms, and needs. For example, many cultures traditionally emphasize clearly defined roles based on age and gender, with older family members holding decision-making power and women often taking on caregiving responsibilities. However, as societies globalize and economic shift, traditional structures have adapted. Today, we observe a blending of roles influenced by factors like migration and exposure to new cultural norms. For instance, in some Eastern societies, respect for elder authority persists, but younger family members now contribute significantly to family decision-making. This changes the real dynamic interaction between cultural heritage and modern influences, highlighting how family roles evolve uniquely in every societies.
That's interesting, especially how family roles shift but still retain cultural roots. Now this leads me to another question. Ms. Ichin, as a family therapist, could you start by sharing the impact this has on family relationships and mental health?
Excellent. Mr. Chiha raises a critical point about fluidity of roles. In a family therapy perspective, modern families face both opportunity and challenges with this shift. For example, low-income families are more common, but managing work-life balance often lead to stress and potential burnout. Additionally, new family structures such as blended families and single-parent households present unique psychological challenges. Establishing bonds in step families, for instance, dealing with conflicting roles expectations can strain family relationships.
The social issues understand what is phenomenal relationships. Where in and lower-income households, women often manage the bulk of household responsibility, driven by them these unlocal expectations were stressed in the families we work with.
Excellent, Heaven. The situation is very real for many families. Even both partners may work hard, but managing work-life balance often leads to significant stress. In therapy, we address this imbalance by promoting open communication and helping families establish fair role sharing. When families can voice their pressures, it strengthens families' relationships and individual well-being.
Those unspoken expectations really highlight how modern families still can be affected by traditional roles. So, Ms. Pavan, could you start by sharing more on how gender roles in families have evolved and what challenges we face?
Across regions, gender roles within families can differ shapes. Today, it's common to see fathers taking on active caregiving roles and mothers as primary earners. However, many advancement traditional expectations often differ. For example, in low-income households, studies show that women still should a larger share household work. What we refer as the gender shifts. This document reflects the broader journey toward gender equality, but the path is not without obstacles. Family discussions are key to addressing these residual expectations and
fascinating, especially how family roles are defined but within household but still shaped by societal pressures. Mr. Yo, could you start by sharing role media plays in shaping our family role expectations?
Of course. Media has significant impact on our perception of family roles. Traditional television show more recently, social media influences showcase version of family life, often setting unrealistic standards. For example, we see family who portray picture perfect households and which create expectations that aren't always achievable. However, media is also expanding to portray diverse family structure. We now see more representation for some sex parents, single parents households, and other family types, which help broaden public understanding and acceptance. But it is crucial for families to set their own standard and not feel pressure to conform to this ideal portrayals.
That's right, Mr. Yo. It's interesting to see how these representations impact family expectations, especially when societal pressure already spent pressures on families. I would like to discuss the economic factors at play as well. From a sociological viewpoint, family dynamics are influenced heavily by economic and demographic factors. For instance, rising living costs have led more multi-generations households. Different generations share a single home to manage expenses. Additionally, with people pursuing high education and cares, traditional family milestones like marriage and parenthood are being delayed, which influence the culture and roles within family. This trend also shifts on the caregiving role, as adult children often find themselves caring for elderly parents while balancing their own family responsibility. This pattern suggests the family role will continue adapt as societal response to economic and societal pressure, shaping family dynamic that we are still coming to understand.
Those are all wonderful insights from all of you, and it's clear that balancing traditional expectations with modern realities is still a multifaceted challenge. Personally, I find it fascinating and challenging, as how family roles today are expected to stay connected and cohesive, whilst still pressured by external pressure such as cultural shift, gender role changes, and media influence and economic demands. For me, the biggest challenges seems to be that families must adapt to the rapidly changing world, holding on to what's unique to them, such as whether that's their cultural heritage, family traditions, or personal values. With that in mind, I would like to open this question to the experts. What do you see is the biggest challenge for families trying to maintain this balance?
One major challenge, as you mentioned, Eugene, is trying to hold onto cultural tradition while also adapting to new expectations. This can especially be difficult for a younger family member who feel the pressure of balancing these contrasting interests.
Yes, and balance is more challenging when work and family's commitment collide. Families often struggle to communicate their needs openly, which is so crucial to navigating these evolving roles in a healthy way.
Correct. These modern pressures often come into conflict with traditional gender roles, aiding for many families. Many families who find it difficult to reconcile strong sense of expectations.
And the media and
which impact the family dynamic require quickly and depends on family dynamic. This is the really just to the family realize.
We appreciate all of our panelists' valuable insight. Today's discussion has shown that family roles are complex and evolving, shaped by a range of psychological, cultural, and societal factors as well. Understanding these dynamics help us adapt family life for modern world. Thank you again to our panelists and to everyone here for being part of this conversation. And actually, got a crucial mistake. I forgot to introduce our mentor. So let me introduce them now. Mr. Chi Han, a culture anthropologist, will discuss historical and cultural shift in family roles. Ms. Yu Jin, a family therapist, will provide insights on the psychological impact of evolving family dynamics. Ms. Pei Wen, a gender studies expert, will examine changes in gender roles within family. And Mr. Yo, a cultural and media analyst, will analyze how media influences family role perception